everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It is an empties video. I've filled up this bin that I have in my room with a variety of different empty products, and I'm just gonna go through it and share them with you, let you know if I've repurchased, if I already have repurchased, what I think about the product, all that good stuff. I actually have quite a few makeup products in here, which is exciting, so definitely stick around for those. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I actually have 4 makeup products today, which is pretty exciting. And 2 of them are from my Project Pan, but 2 of them I just finished organically. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Project Pan items. I finished this Makeup Geek Romance blush this year. This was probably like the oldest blush I had in my collection. I did really enjoy it over the term that I had it in my collection, but I'd say towards the end of panning it in my Project Pan, I was definitely getting sick of it. It was like a gold pinkish shade, so it was kind of just like over the gold in it and ready to be done. And so happy that I got it finished up. But I would say in general, I did really like this one. Unfortunately, Makeup Geek is no longer a brand, but that just gives you a sense of how old this product was and another reason why I needed to get it finished up and out of my collection. I also finished up another really old product in my Project Pan. This was my ColourPop Brow Boss. I had like the tiniest little bit left and I just needed to devote some time to using it, and so I used it for a month in my Project Pan and was able to get it done, and now I can roll it out of my collection and it's not taking up space. And honestly, like, I didn't want to just waste it and declutter it because it was performing fine, but it also was like something that like I just needed to roll into a Project Pan because otherwise I was just never going to pick it up and use it. So happy that both of those are finished. And then 2 products that I just, like I said, finished organically. The first is my ABH Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I've already repurchased this. I just really enjoy this product. You get a ton of product. My typical brow routine when not pulling this in is literally just this product and a spoolie, and I love it. So that is why I repurchased it, and I'm just a big fan of it in general. So happy to have the empty, but also happy to have one in my collection that I'm still using. And then I also finished a mascara. This is the Max Stack mascara. I heard a lot of good things about this, and so I think I picked it up on it during a sale at either Ulta or Sephora. And I will say I have been using a Tarte tubing mascara that I love because it gives me such good length. And this I feel like is more of like a volumizing mascara, and I've realized that I prefer lengthening mascaras over the volume ones. And so no complaints about this one. It's just not my favorite. Like, I would use this one for like going to work or just like day to day, but if I was like going out or going out to dinner, I always was grabbing, because I had both of them in my makeup bag at the same time, I was always grabbing the Tarte tubing mascara instead. And so to me, I'm obviously choosing a favorite there for the occasions where I really want my lashes to look good, I guess. No complaints about this product per se. I just don't think I'd repurchase because it's not doing exactly what I want from a mascara, I guess, at this point. Now that we've gone through makeup, I'm just gonna kind of pull things out as I see them. This one is not super exciting, but I finished up 2 things of Aquaphor. We go through Aquaphor at my house, I feel like, quite a bit. It's like always in empties videos, but it's just something that I use, my kids use, like we just use it for a variety of things. But I put Aquaphor on my feet every night religiously. Like, I cannot sleep unless I put Aquaphor on my feet, which is honestly unfortunate because there are times like if I don't have Aquaphor, like I'll just be like laying there awake and I'll have to figure out something else to moisturize my feet with. Like, I bring Aquaphor when we go on trips with us because of it. It's like weird, to be honest with you, but I love it. I use it, you know, occasionally on my lips and stuff too, but my littlest one, he started getting like eczema when he was like 5 months old. He's almost now, I feel like, grown out of it, but he still drools a lot, and so his neck tends to have a little bit of like red rashy stuff, and so we either use a moisturizer and then put Aquaphor on top of it, or we have another brand that does something very similar, so we use that as well, and it keeps it pretty clear. So that's another perk of it. Another thing that I finished 2 of are these Dove Advanced Care deodorants. If you watch my empties videos for the last, I don't, however many years I've been on YouTube, a lot, I think I've like always used these deodorants. They're just like my go-to. I guess I haven't said, but I've repurchased and also repurchased, so no worries on those. Those ones are definitely going to be in my collection for the long haul. I have a couple of bath products. So I finished this being Frenchy. I actually don't know how to pronounce this brand. This is the Balance and Harmony Bergamot Cedar Body Scrub. I don't like this body scrub as much as I love my Tree Hut body scrubs. I bought this because I like this brand's body wash. I like this brand's body oil, and I like the aesthetic of the brand. And so I kind of bought a bunch of things at once to have in my shower to kind of have that vibe in there. So while I like this for how it looks and how it smells and the brand in general, I don't particularly love the scrub as opposed to like my Tree Hut scrub. I think I actually bought 2 of these. I think I have another one in my collection that I'll need to finish up at some point, but I don't know if I'd go out and buy this one again. And then I also finished my Completely Bare, Completely Smooth Moisturizing No Bump Shave Gel. This is my holy grail shave gel. I'm actually working through 2 shave oils from Tree Hut because I like those too, but every time I go to something else, this one just stands out as like the most superior shaving product I've ever used. And so then I always go back to this. I don't think I've repurchased this yet, but I know I will because it's just the best in the game. That's all there is to it. I finished this Nutrius Brazilian Body Butter Cream. So I actually picked this up in a 2-pack at Costco. I think I finished the first one a little while ago, and now I've just finished this one, and I really liked this for what it was. I love body butters that come in screw cap jars and ones that come out with squeezy tubes because I feel like you can actually finish everything in that. So I appreciate the packaging on this. Smells really good. It's like the Boom Boom Cream dupe. I mean, look at the packaging. Like, that's exactly what it's trying to do. And like, the texture was similar. Although when something's called a body butter, I expect it to be thicker than what it was. This was just a body lotion, but that's okay. I don't know if I'd repurchase this. I've seen it again at Costco and I haven't picked it up. So I'm kind of on the fence. I probably won't, is my instinct, if I haven't done it yet. I also finished this. It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. I bought this at Ulta during one of their Black Friday sales a few years back. They usually have these on like half off. And I know that everyone like raves about this. I didn't really notice a difference with my hair when I was using it and now that it's been finished up. So I don't know how I feel about it. I do know that it's important to do some sort of leave-in and heat protectant, and so I might just pick it up again just for the fact that I know that those things are important. It's just unfortunate when you use something that's kind of expensive like that and don't necessarily see a difference between when you're using it and when you're not, but that doesn't mean it's not doing anything. That might just be me. I've repurchased this. I'm sure I'll repurchase it again. It's for my contacts. It's my contact solution, so kind of boring, but an empty nonetheless. And then I also finished a candle. So this is the White Barn Eucalyptus Mint Candle. I love the green packaging on this. I save like all these jars and try to repurpose them for things. And so I just a lot of times pick out the ones that I really like if I can, that I think would look good being used for other things, not just the ones that are covered in their patterns or prints. Anyway, the scent on this one was fresh eucalyptus, sweet spearmint, lemon peel, clary sage with essential oils. This one was definitely like my summer candle, very fresh, very light, and it was just very nice. I don't burn a ton of candles during the summer months in general because it's like heating up your house. And then I also haven't been burning as much candles like when my little one is awake, because I've mentioned about like the eczema and sometimes I think the fragrance could bother it. I've never actually noticed that happening, but it's just me being like aware that it could. So trying not to do that when he's awake. But yeah, now that this one's out, I am on to the fall candles and will be burning those probably more often. Like I said, when my son's asleep, but more often than I burned this one throughout the summer because it's fall and that's just, you know, a comfort thing to do. That is it. Those are all the products that I finished. I will be putting all of these makeup products away into my bag where I collect all the makeup empties for the year. So at the end of the year, I can go through all my makeup empties for the year. I've done that the past 2 years, which is really fun video talking through all of them. But then also I tally up how much money of makeup I finished in the year, if that makes sense, which is also very interesting. I think I'm gonna be light this year because I feel like I've finished up more drugstore products than high-end ones. And I've also feel like I finished up less makeup this year than I have in years past, but either way, I'm curious to see how that turns out. So if you are too, please stick around for that video. It'll be, you know, in December at some point. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.